With great power comes great responsibility. Joe Biden, the President of the United States of America, and Elon Musk, the billionaire CEO of Tesla Motors, two people with high transformative power, are standing on the verge of rivalry and an escalating contradiction towards each other. The feud originally started in September 2021 when Biden chose to ignore the success of Musk's SpaceX Inspiration mission. This attitude towards Musk became habitual to Biden, and it has been snowballing ever since. Welcome to Finvize. This video features a timeline of the conflict between Joe Biden and Elon Musk snubbing and Twitter drama. There are plenty of reasons for Biden not to support this high-profile CEO, but before you take sides, think wisely and act. Let's get to it. SpaceX. On September 16, 2021, SpaceX launched its first all-civilian spaceflight consisting of 4 non-professional crew members. It successfully landed back on Earth 3 days later. It was a much-celebrated success. On the heights of such an achievement, even competitors like Jeff Bezos, along with NASA, acknowledged and congratulated Musk. This mission raised money for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Apparently, Biden chose to ignore Musk's success. It was then he was blasted with repeated tweets on Twitter about his disregard for Musk. The irony is that Elon Musk is one of the most talked about people on Earth, and Biden won't talk about him. Musk has made immense contributions towards EVs for clean energy vehicles and to reduce the dependency on oil and gas. In the field of space travel, his ultimate goal is literally to reach Mars. Musk made clear of his enmity with Biden through a conference interview, calling him out and by replying to threads tweeted by his supporters on Twitter. He didn't hold back in insulting and mocking Biden along with his fans. This was when Musk and Tesla fans said that the White House has been snubbing them. When one of Musk's followers asked him on Twitter why the president hasn't acknowledged yet, he replied saying that Biden must be sleeping, calling him Sleepy Joe. Not to be offensive, but how could anyone ignore Elon Musk or Tesla, which is America's top-selling EV brand, and the CEO of a company that manufactures and launches the world's most advanced rockets and spacecraft, SpaceX? We gotta know what's going on inside Biden's head. Even though SpaceX has a good relationship with the federal government, it's undergoing an investigation by the Department of Justice after an issue arose with the hiring of job applicants based on their citizenship status. EV Auto Summit. The rivalry deepened further when Tesla was not invited to the Auto Summit held in the White House. Biden invited a group of high-powered executives of leading manufacturers of electric cars like Jim Farley, CEO of Ford Motors, Chairman and CEO of General Motors Mary Barra, and Chrysler Jeep Dodge parent company Stellantis, to focus on the future of electric cars. Any positive movement towards EVs is highly appreciated by Biden. He wants to increase the production of EVs and wants 50% of cars sold to be electric by 2030. He even praised the invited guests for their leads in the EV department. For such an appreciation, it seems so nonsensical to neglect the presence of Elon Musk and Tesla. It's clearly evident that Joe Biden is biased towards Elon Musk and Tesla. Musk calls Biden a damn sock puppet in human form, continuing with the Twitter drama. For someone who calls himself a car guy, Biden has not visited any of the factories of Tesla. Compared to Tesla, it's only a small share in the US market that the invited automakers hold. While these companies are still developing plans and getting their niche in the electric vehicles market, Tesla has been selling electric cars alone for the past 17 years and is one of the most profitable car companies in the world. Petitions had been signed by more than 30,000 people against Biden for not mentioning Tesla, since it's paving the way for a future with sustainable energy. Tesla, being one of the top-selling electric car companies in the nation and solely accountable for 74% of the sales of electric cars in the US over the past 3 years, it's no surprise when a heated feud spurs from this. Tesla aims to fight climate change by giving much importance in promoting the use of electric vehicles, which emit less carbon atoms into the atmosphere than emitted by conventional cars. The firm's About page declares that Tesla's mission is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Tesla products like the Megapack battery can store electricity from renewable energy sources like solar and wind power at industrial-sized installations, providing 24-hour clean energy, and has been on the forefront of developing newer battery technologies like the about-to-be-launched 4680 batteries. On questioning why Tesla was not invited, Jen Psaki, press secretary of White House, said that those invited to the event were the 3 largest manufacturers of United Auto Workers. This was a snub since Tesla is not unionized, and Musk has always had an issue with UAW. Musk calls out Biden, referring to him treating the American public like fools. During press conferences, when asked about Tesla, Sky usually responds nearly neutral or nothing in connection with the question asked. Tesla plays a huge part and is one of the main reasons why the EV industry is moving forward powerfully, A White House official made concerns with the administration for such a conceit from the part of the government. From another White House official comes the information that Tesla was not invited, not because of his non-unionized company, but due to the lack of his support in relation to the services provided to EVs in the Build Back Better Act. Unionization and bill. Most of the companies are unionized companies, but Tesla isn't one. A unionized company or workplace means that the employees can form trade unions within the company. This helps the employees to exert some form of pressure or control over the company they work for and voice their opinions and concerns. It also means that the unionized workers get a 12% pay rise over the course of 3 years. Now, how does Biden fit into all of this? Well, Biden is in favor of the unionization of employees. He's all for the welfare of the workers. In the year 2020, Biden introduced the Build Back Better Act, an infrastructure bill. This act provides tax incentives to automobile makers of the US who have a unionized labor force. The package includes a tax credit of $7,500 to customers of EV who make purchase through 2026 and is said to increase up to $12,500, $7.5 billion investment for charging stations nationwide. Some of the features of this bill are increasing participation and productivity of the workforce, ensuring good paying jobs, lowering the inflation rate over the long term, and strengthening business growth. Since Tesla is a non-unionized company, they're not eligible for this act. This might be one of the reasons why Musk is against passing this bill, although it was passed by the House of Representatives on November 19, 2021, after being rejected initially. Another thing pointed out by Musk is that if this $7.5 billion investment was made by a company, it would incur a loss of $3 trillion. He also said that the companies are doing fine even without the tax incentives, and this money could be invested in airports, highways, and tunnels. Honestly, he has a point here. Even though Musk can benefit from this bill, he's not in favor of the subsidies that the government provides. Biden and Musk are off track with regard to tax payments. Can you imagine what figure a billionaire like Musk will have as his tax liability? For the year 2021, the tax bill of Elon Musk is estimated at $11 billion. Biden accuses Musk of avoiding these payments. According to Musk's argument, his reportable income is close to zero, even if he's worth billions of dollars. Musk had faced a lot of backlash for not being a unionized company when news broke out that he fired a worker by threatening him. Musk responded to this immediately and said that it is the decision of the employees to be unionized or not, and that he has got nothing to do with it. Apparently, the fired worker was part of a union and forced the non-union workers. Moreover, Musk stated that the company provides healthcare, hourly wages, food, etc. to the employees more than the pay rate of the union. Considering the Tesla stocks, I'm pretty sure the employees are taken care of well. All of this doesn't seem to bother Biden, who presses on being unionized alone. Musk criticizes Biden as not the friendliest administration and that he's controlled by unions. He said that the government must only be a referee and not a player. It's obvious that Elon Musk and Joe Biden differ in their beliefs and approach, but doesn't Musk make more sense? Isn't he playing a fair game? Well, whether or not this beef between Biden and Musk changes, I hope it all changes for good. Despite all this, Tesla's stock share prices shot up to more than 40% in October, and the market cap reached $1 trillion the same month. I think I can say, in Tesla we trust. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates. Until we meet again, ciao!